Hey everyone, welcome to Real Talk with Kylie. I'm Kylie Fonte
I'm Tony Fonte.
and today we are going to be talking about love.
Whoa. Did you just say love?
Yes, I did.
Say love? You said love?
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Look at my poster.
Did you just said love?
Yes.
So love.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
Damn, 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 damn.
What is
Yeah. All right, that's enough of that. Okay.
Okay. So what do I mean whenever I say love? I mean showing love, loving yourself, giving love, and receiving love.
Ooh, that is a whole lot of love.
I know, right? It's tons of love.
It's a whole lot of love. It's a whole lot of
Yes.
talk about love, too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you just got done mentioning showing yourself love,
Mm-hmm.
receiving love,
Mm-hmm.
and giving love.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And showing love in all circumstances. I just added that. That just came to me.
Mm-hmm.
Even when someone's being mean to you,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because we don't know what they're going through. And it's easy just to lash back out. But you don't know what's going on in the world, right? And we've talked about that with kids at school, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
There's a couple kids at school who have been really mean to me and calling me names, but I know that that's not true, that they're just going through a hard time in their life and
they
just
could be.
it's fine.
But
fine.
some of those that have done that, now because you were nice to them and you said something back out of love, that a couple of them you're actually friends with now, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because people go through tough times. It doesn't make it right what they're doing by any means. But when we respond out of hate or out of being hurt, it doesn't make the situation better. And you don't know what they're going through at home. They could be having a rough childhood at home. So you don't have no idea. Even adults, same thing. You don't know what they're going through at the moment. And how you respond back to them can be the game changer for them. Maybe they never were shown love, so they don't know. So anyway, I just kind of took that away. So there's a lot of opportunity here. We can talk about love. Where do you want to start?
Let's start about loving yourself.
Loving yourself. Oh, that is so. I love that.
Yes,
I
do too.
love that. So, where did you learn about loving yourself? Where'd you learn about it?
Well, it's kind of hard to explain, but
Where'd
whenever
you learn it from, or where'd you learn it at?
I learned it from you.
Learned it from me. Okay, so explain to me, in your words, what it means to love yourself.
Well, it's kind of
Or
hard
I
to
should
explain.
say, explain to all your awesome fans out here.
It's kind of hard to explain. I don't really know how to word it.
Just word it the best you can. What does it mean to
Okay,
love
so-
yourself?
What it means to love yourself is, I don't really know how to say this.
Well, let me kind of start. So by asking you a question. So, is it being mean to yourself or being nice to yourself?
It's being nice to yourself.
Is it how you talk to yourself?
Yes.
So explain how you talk to yourself. How someone that loves themselves, how do they talk to themselves?
Well, they would say encouraging things to get them ready for the day.
Ooh, like what? Give me an example.
Like, I will do great at whatever I'm doing today.
Awesome. What's another one?
I'm going to fail and I'm going to fail forward.
Ooh, and this is something I taught you all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Fail forward, fail fast.
Fail hard.
Yes. And I teach you that, and you might be going, why would you teach your daughter to fail? Tell her to fail. Because we're taught in school and we're taught in life not to fail, that failing is bad. But here's what I've learned. This is something that Kylie has learned too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that when you fail, you learn and you can grow from it.
Yes.
So don't be afraid of failing, because you're going to fall down. Am I right? Do I say that all the time?
Yes.
You're going to fall down. So embrace the failing. Embrace when you do fall down, because it's going to grow you into who you are. It's going to shape you into the person you are right now, and it's going to shape you into the person later on in life. It's going to prepare you to be able to handle many, many struggling situations. It's going to give you confidence. So, you falling down and learning and growing, speaking of confidence, how has it helped you?
Well, when Dad taught me to fail and fail hard, fail fast,
Fail often.
yes, and fail often,
Whole lot of failing.
I've done so much better in school by learning that whenever I fail, I learn from my mistakes and I do better at things.
That's yes, and you're a lot more confident now, aren't you?
Yes.
So you try more,
Yes.
right? You try more. Where before, you didn't really try that hard because you didn't want to fail, and that you didn't want me to get mad at you because I used to get angry.
He was super mad.
I used to.
Throwing pencils across the room,
I did.
going, "You're gonna do this and you're gonna
Yep.
do it right."
I did. Do I do that now?
No.
No, because I've grown too, because I learned from failing by doing that stupid stuff. And I stopped beating myself up when I messed up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Same with you. Did you used to beat yourself up whenever you made a mistake or you fell down or you didn't get something right?
Yes.
What are some of the things you've said to yourself?
I said, maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I can't do anything I put my mind to.
What do you do now? What do you say now?
I say, you know what? If I fail, I'm going to learn from my mistake and I'm going to keep moving forward in my life.
What's the biggest thing? Before you said, maybe I'm not enough. Are you enough?
Yes,
Yes,
I
you
am
are.
enough.
You are. I want you to say that again. Say it out loud and slow.
I am enough.
And what do you want to tell them about that? You are enough. Is that right?
You are enough.
Yes, no matter what you're going through. So we're talking about loving yourself, and you're talking about being enough, and you're talking about failing forward and learning and building confidence through falling down and through growing. What's the biggest thing that you say to yourself now?
The biggest thing I say to myself is that I can do anything I put my mind to.
And then you're enough. So that's a big thing. So
Yes.
it's really loving yourself is not beating yourself down, especially when you mess up, because it's so easy to say, "Oh, what is wrong with you? Why did you do that? Why did you make that choice? You were stupid. You were nothing. You were a failure." Because those negative words tend to build us down, and then we stop taking care of ourselves, right? And we just give up. We can eventually give up, and there's so many people that give up because they beat themselves up. They don't love themselves, or they don't look at themselves and they're like, "Oh, I have a little bit more weight compared to what the world says I should have," or I don't look as pretty as this person. And what do I always tell you about that?
Well, you say you're beautiful just the way you are and you do not need to change just because other people are.
But what's the other thing? What do I say? It starts with a U. You are. Remember it?
No, I don't remember that.
It's you are unique.
Oh.
Now you remember it.
Okay.
You are unique.
Okay.
God created you special. And there's no one else like you. So don't be anybody else but yourself, right?
Yes.
I said that to you many, many times. You just slipped your mind right now. But you are unique, and you are unique. You are special. And you have to love yourself right where you're at. And here's the thing I want you to know, and I'll get it back to you, is that in order for you to get healthier, to get to where you want, or to accomplish what you want, you have to first be content and happy with where you are. I've told you that before too, haven't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You have to be content where you are. You have to be happy and okay with where you are now, and then it will come to you. And that's with everything, whether you want to get healthier, whether you want to lose weight, whether you're trying to just lean out, whatever it is. You have to feel it first, and then it comes to you. And then you become it. It's not the other way around. And this is why you see people struggle with so many different things, because they try to do it one way, and it's not. You got to work from it in, and then let it come out. It always starts within and always comes out. Okay, you just hit your gum everywhere.
Sorry.
So, loving yourself, that is so important. And you mentioned loving other people, showing love and receiving love. Can you receive love fully? And can you give love fully if you do not love yourself first?
No.
No. Because love comes from you, right? So if you don't fully love yourself, you can't fully give because you don't love yourself. And then you're going to attract things into your life that's going to show that you're not loving, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's really, really important to love yourself. And what are some ways that you love yourself? Well, we already mentioned one. That's words. What's another way?
Another way,
Did I just tie your tongue up?
yes you did. To be honest, yes you did.
Okay. The way we eat.
Oh, yeah.
It's one way. How we value our body and how we value what we do.
How we look, that's
how
a big
we
one.
look, yes. How we dress. How we... Our hygiene is another one. Another way we show that we love. And that's an outward way that we actually show that how we value ourselves. There's so much more. But it's so, so, so important to show love for yourself. Okay, awesome. I know that took a long time in there, but that's great because it's so important. That's probably the foundation, is to really love yourself first and to get the way you talk to yourself. And talk to yourself as you would saying something to your friend who's down, and you would lift them up. Lift yourself up because it starts with you. Everything flows from you. So how you love yourself and value yourself is going to determine how you give love and how you receive love. Because if you don't feel worthy of love, you will not attract the true, genuine love. And that's what it's about. So let's continue on here with love. So which one do you want to do next? Giving love, receiving love, or showing love? How is it? Because you are very, very good at loving. You are a very loving, gifted
Yes.
person. That's one of the things I absolutely love about you, is that you're so loving, you're so caring about other people, and especially your family. And I learn how to love from you. Yes, adults, we learn from our kids. I've learned so much from Kailee, not just from love, but what a girl needs. Just all this. There's so much there. But anyway, we're talking about love.
Okay.
So which one do you do?
So the
Showing
next
love,
one,
giving love, receiving love. What is it?
we already did showing love.
No, we didn't.
Yep, we already did showing love.
And we were talking about...
We already did showing
We're
love.
talking about loving yourself. We never said anything about showing
Okay,
love.
sorry.
We'll get it right. If you can't tell, this isn't scripted. This is just free-flowing conversation here.
Yeah, we'll get it right. So let's talk about receiving love.
Receiving love. Okay, so how do you fully receive your love?
Well, if you want to receive love, you have to start loving yourself first.
True. Fully receive it.
Yes.
Because if you love yourself, you're going to attract people who genuinely love you.
Mhm.
That are genuinely a loving person. So the people that love themselves too. So that's awesome. So we want to receive love. What's one way we receive love?
We can receive love by...
Because there's multiple ways someone can show someone love, right?
Mhm.
What's one way?
Loving people.
Loving people, but that's actually giving love.
Sorry.
How do you receive it? When someone shows you love, what do you show the other person?
Love.
You love back, but it's through gratitude
Yes.
and saying thank you. But what's a way someone can show you love? What's another way? There's several ways. Some of it's words, because you just said telling someone you love them. So that's one way. Is a gift love? Sharing love?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I want to make this point. So when someone gives a gift, some people use that in a way. It's like, hey, I'm showing you love. And that's what people think. That's how you show love, is by giving gifts all the time. And you can make things up by giving gifts. And that's not the case. It's someone that doesn't love themselves, that they're trying to prove love through gifts. And that's not the case. Now, this comes from a strong foundation, a strong foundation of loving yourself, and you have this love. So when someone gives a gift, that in a sense can be a way of showing love. But that shouldn't be the only way you show love, because that's a false sense of love. Am I right? Well, we've talked about this before too. People who just give gifts. Oh, I gave you this gift. That means I love you, and that's a false sense of love. But it's one way to give love, is to give a gift. But again, it comes from the foundation that you already love yourself, and the person that you have the relationship with knows that you love. How do I give you love?
You give me love by
And how do you receive it? I know that's two questions, but
yeah.
so
right now
I show you love, and then because we're talking about receiving love, right?
Yeah.
So when I show you love, how do I do it?
You show me love by
So many ways.
there's so many ways, and it's really hard to pick one.
Just pick one anyway. Just pick one. This, we're going on here.
You show me love by my gosh.
Talking, my words.
Oh yeah.
There we go. That's one way.
You
Words.
show me love by talking.
So my words, I tell you I love you. I say things that are loving.
Yes.
Like, you are so smart. You are so beautiful. You are so encouraging. You are so loving. Those are loving words. That's a way to show love, right?
Yes.
And how do you receive that when I tell you those things?
When I receive that, I just say thank you, and I tell him all kinds of other things why I love him.
And you give me a hug, and you give me a kiss.
And I gave you a
Yeah,
hug.
you do all that stuff
And
too.
I give
Okay.
you-
Yep, you do all that stuff. Yep,
Yeah.
exactly right. So awesome. Anything else you want to talk about with receiving love?
Nope.
Okay, giving love. We kind of
Giving
just
love
they
is
kind of
next.
all are intertwined, but we're trying to
Giving
separate
love
them.
is next.
So yeah, giving love. How do you give love? We already kind of touched
Yeah.
on it with the receiving. So anything else you want to add with that on giving love?
Well, you give love not by giving gifts is one thing. You do not
Well, you
give
can
love by
give
giving gifts.
gifts to show that you love someone,
Yes.
but that shouldn't be, again, that's not the only way that you show love. If
Yes.
that's the only way you're showing love, that is, again, it's false love.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I think that's what you're trying to say. Am I
Yeah.
correct? Because I don't want
Yeah.
to put words in your mouth. But it's a way, but not the only way. You don't want to just keep giving gifts. You gotta show other ways of love. Another way is probably a gift that is special to the person you're giving it to. It's like you understand them, you know who they are, and you get them. So when you give them that gift, they go, wow, this person really knows me. And wow, he really loves me, or she really loves me. That is a special gift. But not just a gift to give and just throwing gifts at you,
It's
throwing
like,
clothes.
here's
or-
a gift, here's
or
a gift,
toys.
here's
Yeah,
a
just
gift,
throwing
here's
out
a
there
gift,
like,
here's a gift,
oh,
here's a gift.
oh, Santa Claus and it all over the
Santa
place.
Claus all over the place.
No, it's not the case.
No.
But giving love, saying words, saying I love you, saying encouraging words, lifting people up.
That's what I was going to say.
But another way too, and you may not be able to word this, so maybe I should say this here.
Yes, say it, please.
Being there for someone.
Ooh.
Just being there in their tough times. Not giving sympathy, but empathy. Empathy means empathy is just like, wow, that sucks, but thank you for sharing, and I'm with you. And you are
Yes.
there with them, beside them. That is an amazing way to show love for someone. That is really awesome. Anything else you want to share about love? What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me.
Okay, squirrel back. Bring squirrel back.
Sorry. Okay. No, there's nothing else
I
I
think
want
that's
to talk
squirrel.
about.
Awesome. So this was a great message. I think it was a great message.
Yes, it was.
Hopefully you agree. So I'll do this. So why don't you do this favor now? First and foremost, leave your comments below. What stood out to you below?
Below.
What
down
stood
below.
out to you regarding love? Whether it was loving yourself, whether it was receiving love, whether it was giving love, anything of love. What is love? Maybe that's your question. Don't start it.
What is love?
That's That's a good question.
What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me. Okay, done.
Sorry.
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
So leave your comment below. What stood out to you, whether it was loving yourself, whether it was giving love or receiving love. And then what do you want to tell your fans? What do you want to tell all of those people watching?
If you like this video, please give this video a big thumbs up. Bing, bing. And hit the subscribe button down below to subscribe to my channel or wherever it is on the screen.
Depends on where it's at. You subscribe.
Depends over
to
here,
watch.
over here, over
Just
here,
hit
over here.
subscribe.
Just hit subscribe wherever it is. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this awesome video, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Real talk,
Peace.
real conversations. It's real talk with
Kailee. Peace.